Speaking of attention, Kanye, are we cool on the fact that he had this whole like tangent with Drake, and then he was talking about he's been 6 months off his meds, and so he finally can feel himself again? Are we what we on, Coco? Because you couldn't wait. You grab that mic, girl.
Because I love Kanye, and he is a very problematic person. But I'm a
Is he?
huge. He is. He's very controversial, but I'm a huge Kanye fan. So it's like sometimes he makes it a little bit hard to be a fan, but it's just like, he just needs a hug from a strong black woman.
So you making it hard on the hoes?
A little. Well, actually, no, because the hoes in the hoe house, they're not really rocking with him. Like, it's just me. I'm always going to bat for Kanye.
See, I don't. What was you about to say, Agnes? I didn't mean to cut you off. I saw you leaning towards the mic.
I was just gonna make another slick.
Oh, that's all. Okay.
Slick sideways comment. I don't know.
Well, this whole thing with him and Drake.
Hoes ain't rocking with Ye no more.
Well, I was gonna say this whole thing with Drake. I don't think he needs a hug from a strong black woman. Because to me, and when I hear that, I still hear
Kim K does jump out the cliff for him.
Right, and I still hear us indirectly blaming in a way like a woman for his actions. I think he's responsible for his actions. And I think even if he had, I'll be honest with you, we forget that Kanye was an a-hole when his mom was around. Like, that hasn't changed. It's just that it's like an a-hole that's been cool with you. And when they joking on everybody else, we just like, then they start going on you. But him being an a-hole and him being an asshole and him being erratic and all this other stuff, it just aligned with the stuff that we were cool with. And we didn't care about who it offended because it aligned more with us. But him being who he is, it just magnified to a level. But even if he had a quote-unquote black woman in his corner, you're still blaming the woman in his life for, like, his actions for whether she didn't do or didn't do when he's in total control of his action. Because we're not saying that the women are the reason why his album was dope. We're not saying that the strong black women and all that. We're not giving them credit for when we love the music, but we're reaching for the black woman in that sense when he starts acting crazy. Like, well, what a black woman is like, as if it's their fault that this fool is acting crazy.
No, I'm not saying that it's their fault, but what I'm saying is they can't relate, so to speak. Not saying that
Who's they? Go ahead and say who the they is.
The Kardashians cannot relate to Kanye when it comes to
what black woman relating to Kanye right now?
No. I'm not saying that, but as far as like upbringing and stuff, if we want to scale it all the way back, like just painting the whole picture, they come from money. Not saying that Kanye was dirt poor because his mother and his father
like
were
he was
teachers.
a street
dude.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's like
that was never his story.
Their focus is not that. Like, it's just different. The culture is just different.
But he's not attached to that no more. He's been detached for that for a long ass time.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is they do things for attention.
So a black woman gonna come in and do what right now for Kanye? That the Kardashians
They're not
going to
be yes men. They're yes men.
I don't know if I don't know, man.
They turn everything into a profit. So it's like, you want to act a fool? All right, let's see how you can make some money off you acting a fool. No. Where is the person to say no, my nigga? Like, you need to calm down.
I agree that you do need you
to
can't.
calm down.
I do agree with you that you can't have yes men in your life because this whole situation with him and Drake. But I don't think that makes him no different than any other celebrity as far as having yes men in your life. I think anybody can suffer from having yes men in your life. I'm just saying we are indirectly still making the black woman the responsibility for this person's actions when he go left, and I think that's unfair to black women because we don't credit black women when he's making moves that we like. But yet, when he's doing things that we don't like, all of a sudden we want to reach for. Yeah, it's like, well, that's still somewhat saying to me that's the black woman fault for not being in his life, or he don't have no black. And I'm like, I can't even blame Kim for his actions because he being who he is, especially when you know people who were in the industry around that time when Kanye was first emerging, he was pissing people off low key then. Like, as far as him being an a-hole, even when he first got into fashion, before he even got with Kim, when he was with the other black women before.
Amber Rose.
She's not black, right?
She's Creole.
She's always said she ain't black, though. She identifies as not being a black woman. She'll say that in a minute.
All right. Well, I mean,
she designed like one, though.
Fiance, his first one.
His fiance was definitely black, and the one who threw up the Delta sign was definitely black. So yeah, I just never really like hearing the fact that he needs to have a black woman in life or whatever. But is it possible? What I wanted to pose to y'all real quick before we got off center, is it possible that there's some truth to him feeling like Drake has been bullying him because he's upset that he feels like Drake was dissing him on sicko mode? Yeah. He feels like Drake
checks over stripes was definitely a shot.
I ain't gonna lie, that went over my head because maybe I don't wear Yeezys.
Yeah, and it was
so I didn't care.
There was another one too. tell him don't keep it a G. Tell him don't wear no 350s around me.
Okay.
On a No Stylist track with French Montana. So he definitely been sending some shots.
So Drake has been bullying him.
It's not. See, this is everybody wants to put on kids safety gloves. Like, no, it's not a bully. It's just the cute little art of hip hop. Okay, I'm gonna throw a jab here. I'm gonna throw a jab there. You either respond or you don't. But everybody just wants to call everything bullying, and they just want to be so sensitive. Like, man up. This is the art and the sport. Like, this is what we live for. You had no problem throwing jabs at whoever when you didn't even wanted to throw a jab. So if somebody throws it at you, just get in the booth and write it or just dismiss it. That's it.
I do think that's the reason why Kanye is going the route that you're saying, as far as like when he likes to call out his mental health issues and things of that nature, because I think he knows he can't go at Drake in that fashion. So he wants to take the other route. Because how you mad at Travis for having Drake on the song dissing you when you produced the song for Pusha T when he was dissing Drake? That was Drake's whole complaint. So you did the same damn thing. So, you know.
After Drake told you about his son, then all of a sudden the line about his son comes up in the song.
Right. Although he keeps saying that he didn't do that. So
yeah.
Whatever. So